today. From four.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
First down, and they go with Swift again. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
2nd and 4. Here's a handoff to Swift.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run here with Swift.
And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
The Lions at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
They'll run with Swift.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
DeAndre Swift, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted.
Picked by Tracy Walker.
And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Goff. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
Big Benogany elects not to Turning the football will come out to the 25-yard line.
So Miami coming out for their second drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get...
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Mike Gesicki, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Taken at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here are the Lions to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now beginning this drive 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Gone.
Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
59 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line.
Once again, it's Swift.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Buying time to his left. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play. Back at the 44. And things got a little dicey there as soon as he exited the pocket out to the left.
And he ends up throwing it for no yardage gained. I don't know about you, but my high school coach, John Ford, if he saw a ball in the air and you got no yards out of it, he would have had a stroke, okay? Because in his opinion, that ball shouldn't be in the air unless something good was going to happen. Tuck it away, try and pick up something, or just slide and get down.
Nothing good happened there, that's for sure. And how about this, a fake? And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, that's asking a lot of your punt team there, and they were not able to deliver.
It's asking an awful lot of the punt team there because if it's 4th and 4, 4th and 3, you've got a chance, right? That's a manageable distance to try and pick up when you're running a fake, but when that number's actually been in the weight room and it's pumped up like it was, that's difficult to do, all right? So you might even think to yourself, if I left my offense on the field, would they be able to pick that up? You could run a nice play and not get that distance.
They'll run on first down, Edmonds. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. 5 yards remain on second down.
Tua going to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Out of the gun on third down, here's Tua.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Sanders' kick is good, and that will knot us up at 10. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say, if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Goff, a handoff here to Swift. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 85 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Now it's gone.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he is going to have a Lions first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Swift going to try up the middle.
Tackle made there by Eric Rowe.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Right back to Swift again on second down.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards there and a first down. Goff now looking to throw. Out to his left.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 16. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
10-10 our score after 1 on EA Sports. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
To throw is Goff. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Devin Funches from 13 yards out.
And the Lions have moved out in front. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes it a 17-10 score. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Romeo Okwara working his way in and getting the tackle for loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Edmonds running out of the shotgun.
Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On the right side, open is Gesicki. To give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. There'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
DeAndre Swift heading back out with his Detroit teammates.
He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
On the handoff, this is Swift.
And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Now it's Swift.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
From just shy of midfield, Goff.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jerome Baker.
And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
After the turnover, it's Tua. He's going to float this one deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line.
Here's Tua. Another catch there for Waddle. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Chase Edmonds, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
This fielded right at the goal line. A solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Some more great football coming your way in prime time to wrap up the month of October. It starts tonight. Could it be a Super Bowl preview? The Packers and Bills from Buffalo at 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow, Halloween night, Monday Night Football, the Bengals and Browns from Cleveland. And how this game has changed in importance in recent years. That starts at 8:15 Eastern.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Nick Needham picks it off.
And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
A little jet sweep to start the drive.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. On play action, here's Tua. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
The Dolphins on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
He gets this one complete to Bowden.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
Credit Melvin Ingram, able to get into the backfield and make the stop. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now Goff.
And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And here's a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
From the gun, here's Swift.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
137 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. They'll run right here with Swift.
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Here's Swift.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Running is Swift, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's Goff. And he checks this one down to Williams. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll run here with Swift. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. This is Swift on the counter.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. He'll buy some time right.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Back to the running game with Swift.
It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 12 yards as they get to reset the sticks. Back to throw. Goff. And in for the Lions. Touchdown.
Jamison Williams
with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys have now moved out in front. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Igbenogany elects not to return, and the football will come out to the 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
I was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
To his throw here, going to be caught by Wilson. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. That's caught. Waddle on the left side.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And again, it's Tagovailoa.
He'll swing that out to Edmonds.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Cedric Wilson from 3 yards out.
And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Here's Goff. Flushed out right. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I believe the Lion was there to recover it. Yes, they will indeed keep possession. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Rolling to his right. Complete. This is Mitchell. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. Throwing again is Goff.
And oh, he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Here's Goff. A leap and he's got it. He got it. It's a 35. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Goff now looks to throw. Being chased out left. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Again, Goff eluding the pressure right.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted.
Picked up by Xavier Howard.
And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've reached halftime in a wide. Well, I know we hold off on the halftime update after all. Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the 2nd half in Week 8 in the NFL. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Benogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
2nd down, Gaskin.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is scooped up by the Lions.
So this game tied at the half, and if you wondered who would come up with the first big play in this third quarter, and now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose, and is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. Tua sets up to pass it. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 35. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Alex Anzalone coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. After the sack on first down, Tua, and that's off the mark, incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
That was short one to Gesicki, and it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line. Tua now on first down.
That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Edmonds will score. Touchdown, Miami.
Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Goff now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Goff on first down.
Connecting here with Chark on the out route.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
A gain of 4 that time as the drive will continue. Once again, it's Swift. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap for Goff. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Jalen Phillips, the edge man on the tackle.
On 2nd and 9, Goff looking for Hockenson, and he's got him. Touchdown, Detroit. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the 3rd quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
Igbenogany elects not to return, and the football will come out to the 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. He was looking for Jalen Waddle there, but it's going to be 2nd down. Tua going to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around.
Oh, look at the juke. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Aiden Hutchinson in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career.
Out of the gun on third down, here's Tua. And that is incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on third down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45.
Well, let's shine the spotlight on the former Georgia Bulldog, DeAndre Swift, who's set to begin this next drive.
And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Couldn't do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call?
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to fourth.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
On fourth down, Goff. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson.
And he is going to have the Lions first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Final minute now in the third quarter. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Calling the gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Goff's throw taken in by Hawkinson here.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And a short gain here down to the 22.
Javon Holland coming up to make the stop.
On 2nd and 9. Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on third down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on third down. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Lions have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So that, amazingly, a 17-play drive. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. Igbenogany elects not to return, and the football will come out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That's going to be caught by Waddle. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun, and he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 45-yard line. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tua. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 17-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Tua. They'll get this underneath to Edmonds. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Looking to pass. Tua. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Cedric Wilson with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter.
taken at about the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Again, it's Williams.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the 1st down, close it out.
Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's that 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute, because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
On 2nd down, a run with Jefferson.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing, because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. On 2nd down, Williams. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
I like the call there, because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. He'll get it up the middle. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25.
So Tua and the Dolphins
down by 7, 55 seconds remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
And that's into the hands of Gesicki.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A dime look defensively for the Lions on 3rd. Now Tua. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua connecting with Hill. And they will get the conversion on 4th down to stay alive, but time, not an ally. Tagovailoa.
He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki.
And he will get to the sideline here, but that a minimal gain at best. 3 yards, possibly 4. Tua.
Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Tua to throw.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
He forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Lions have just about sewn up this football game.
And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And they will take a knee here.